This is my mom, my dad, and my brother. The topic is how dress codes negatively affect education. Boys will be boys. This is the constant statement we hear from figures of authority when girls are constantly criticized for their attire. Girls are often seen as too distracting to boys during class when all they are wearing is a t-shirt and shorts on a 90-degree day. These statements have a negative effect on a female's education and their self-esteem. Public schools are more focused on pulling a girl out of class for thin straps on her shirt than receiving her education. Personally, I have been pulled out of class in high school. I was wearing a white dress which completely covered my chest and came down to my knees. I was sent to the office by my teacher while in the middle of taking notes during class. I was pulled out of class, sent to the office for hours, missing my algebra class, all because my straps were too thin. Pulling me out of class did not resolve anything as I did not have a jacket to wear over my dress. I sat in the office for hours, wasting time that could be spent learning. Not only did this humiliate me in front of all my peers, but it also caused me to miss class that day and I got behind in classwork. It is not fair girls are missing class, negatively affecting their education and making them have to catch up on their own time. These unfair dress codes are having a negative effect on a girl's self-esteem and confidence as well. A girl may confidently wear an outfit to school, but if her collarbone is showing, she will have to put a jacket on and cover herself. Girls may feel objectified and will not feel confident when going to school. According to Meredith Johnson Harbeck in Sexualization, Sex Discrimination, and Public School Dress Codes, there was an incident that occurred in a public high school. In Florida, a new student who inadvertently violated her school skirt rules was made to wear a so-called same shoe, which consisted of red sweatpants and an oversized neon yellow shirt that said dress code violation. This incident, I can imagine, was very humiliating, especially since she was new, and can draw negative attention to her. This could result in bullying and can have long-term negative effects. Some of these long-term negative effects could be anxiety, depression, and suicide, and could prevent her from wearing skirts, tank tops, and other articles of clothing in the future. Most of the provisions in dress codes are unfair, but some are understandable. According to dress codes in public schools, principles, policies, and precepts, there are many provisions that occur multiple times in dress codes. For example, they list no makeup, no black lipstick, no butt-naked apparel, no athletic girdles, no cross-dressing, no visible tattoos, no hair rollers, no swimming attire, no beards, and a prescribed hair length for males. Some of these are obvious good reasons, such as butt-naked apparel, but others are unfair and target self-expression. For example, the dress code stating no makeup, no beards, and no visible tattoos can target an individual's self-expression and self-esteem. An individual should have the right to express their individuality through their hair, makeup, and clothes. Dress code policy should prevent nudity and other indecent exposure, but should still allow an individual to express themselves. There has to be a compromise with dress code policy between authority and students. Stated in the Student Dress Code Debate, adolescents view dress as a symbol of identification, self-expression, as well as a regulator of expected behavior. The way an individual will dress should allow them to express what they like, while still following expected dress code policy. Most students see school uniforms as a way to take away an individual's self-expression and enforces everyone to have the same behavior. School uniforms take away an individual's right to their own unique sense of self, thus making them the same as everyone else. In high school, they tell you that the dress codes are enforced because females are too distracting to boys getting their education. In college, boys are somehow able to focus, even though girls wear the same type of clothing. These dress codes teach boys to view girls as objects and could teach them not to respect girls. I agree with the article, What's Fair and Unfair About Student Dress Codes, when they state, dress codes send a message to girls that if they are harassed by boys, it is their fault. These dress codes target and objectify girls, making it their fault boys cannot focus. Females tend to feel judged and shamed for what they wear to school. There is an obvious double standard with dress codes for females alone as well. For example, in the article, Girls Against Dress Codes, they state, girls aren't getting in trouble for the length of their shorts, they're getting in trouble for the shape of their bodies. I believe this statement as true, as well as girls getting in trouble for the clothes they wear based on their size. If a skinnier girl and a bigger girl both wear crop tops, it is more likely the bigger girl will get pulled aside. Some clothes fit different on bigger girls, so the dress code should compromise with that as well. Overall, dress code should comply with the different shapes of girls, the right for self-expression, and should not affect an individual's education. Instead of shaming and humiliating girls, they should have non-humiliating jackets for girls to wear if they are too revealing. When making dress code policies, they should review it with girls as well to receive feedback and compromise with them. Girls should be able to get their education as well as maintaining their confidence. That's my mom, my dad, and my brother.